Alright, so today we're going to be discussing the mark of Athena.
Ready, guys?
Yep. Okay, so I'm the vocabulary dude. Edward, what are you?
I'm the discussion director. I'm going to be asking some questions.
And I'm also maybe going to be asking a few questions while making connections and clarifying the names of Greek and Roman gods or godly beings.
Okay, so what's this?
Okay. So one question I had was, well, part of the book, I think Percy and Jason, they were trying to compete against each other. Like one time they were saying who can call their horse first. Percy called Blackjack and Jason called Tempest. And another time, Jason and Percy were arguing on how they could have killed each other when they were being possessed. And my question is, what do you think they have against each other and why?
I think they're both like the leaders kind of, but they're like the leaders of different camps. They're just trying to like go at each other. And so then like to just prove who is stronger, because they're right now everybody thinks they're kind of even. And Annabeth likes Percy more because they're together. And like they're just trying to like prove each other's worth to everybody else and trying to show everybody else who's the dominant leader there.
Yeah.
Between them.
I also think it would maybe be weird for Jason and Percy because since, like you said, they're originally both leaders of two camps and then they come together in the middle and meet, and then it's just weird for them not being able to lead their people, where they have to share the glory and the lead.
Yeah.
It would be a little awkward.
I think it's not really like this, but it's kind of like how all gods have like a Greek and a Roman side, and they're like different in each one.
Yeah,
It's kind of like that. Like Percy's the guy in the I forgot what I was gonna say.
So like one of the connections I have to this is kind of remember when, and if you guys have seen the first, maybe practically everybody's seen it, the Percy Jackson movie, the first one.
Lightning Thief?
Yeah, Lightning Thief. Remember at the very beginning when Zeus and Poseidon kind of clashed or something,
Yeah.
and they're both used to being leaders, and then Zeus blames him for something, and then it turns into
Just stealing the bowl.
yeah, and then it turns into a huge. Well, it didn't eventually go to war because Percy saved the day, but because they weren't used to sharing the lead because Poseidon was gone for quite a bit, so it was weird for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so another question I had was, how do you think the Eidolons found cursing them? And what part of the book do you think the Eidolons started to follow them?
I'll just clarify the Iolans. They're the kind of a god. They possess people in Greek mythology, and whenever they possess people, their eyes turn gold, and then they have this weird raspy voice. So, as an answer to your question, I think the Eidolons, they started to follow them towards from the beginning of the trip. Because remember, Annabeth
Stayed on the ship.
Yeah. Because I remember Annabeth stated she had like a chill down her spine. So I believe that's when it kind of started. And then also when Leo, went and blew up. Unfortunately, that had to happen.
This leads to my next question. I think the reason Leo attacked the Roman camp was also because of the Eidolons. What do you think the major role of the Eidolons are? And how do you think they'll affect the quest throughout the story?
I think the major goal of these Eidolons is to throw off this quest because I'm just making a prediction here that they're somehow connected to Gaia and they're working for her.
Yeah, Gaia has a lot of
power,
and a lot of less powerful gods working for her.
Yeah,
Like, also like giants are now on her side.
Yeah. So I think that they have somehow a connection with them because she wanted them to stop her quest because she's not there to do it herself, so she employs them.
And so some words that I found in these chapters over there were some of them were just interesting words that I knew. Like this one, I knew this one, but I just like it a lot. Subtle. I'm not sure what page it's somewhere. Subtle means very delicate and small or petite, so kind of fragile. And then shucking is like an outer covering, as like a husk or a pod, and that's like corn has a husk, and like you pull the husk off and then put it in water and boil it. And then schizophrenic a mental disorder, making you hear voices and have like inappropriate actions and feelings. And it's like, so it is about people. It's like a disease type of thing.
Yeah.
Those are the words that I found. And the last one I did not know about, and then the other two I found interesting.
As I was reading through, I remember seeing those words. Do you have any more questions?
Yeah. Well, at this part of the book, Marcus, or Mr. D, he wanted a tribute in order for him to help them against the giants. So what kind of a tribute do you think he wanted, and do you think Percy and them will be able to make that tribute?
Oh, well, I'll ask a question a bit just to clarify. Bacchus is like the Roman form of Dionysus, which is the wine god, so, yeah. You can answer the question if you want.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
What kind of tribute did you think the wine god wanted, and do you think Percy and them will be able to make that tribute?
I'm not really sure what tribute the wine god would want, but I think that like because he's kind of like a pretty important figure, and so that I think that Percy will make that happen because he's trying to like gather an army type of thing to take down yeah.
I think that Bacchus wants quite a important tribute. You know, not just something shabby like somebody throws a coat into the water or anything, because he's going to be putting some effort into this fight and stuff, and he's going to be helping them out. So I do think that he wants an important tribute. Maybe say like, I don't know, like a chest of gold or something.
Or maybe a sacrifice?
Yeah, sacrifice maybe one of his enemies. They kill him and they sacrifice him to him.
Is that it?
Daniel, do you have any questions?
Well, I didn't really make any questions, but as I was reading, I did kind of make a mental note of a couple. Let me find them. Oh yeah, so you know when they met that wheat god, remember?
Which one?
I forget her name. It was jeez. Well, anyway, I think it was the one in Percy Jackson series. Her name was Diana. I forget her name to be sure, but
Like, what was she thought of?
the wheat. Remember when before they talked to Bacchus?
Yeah, he was waiting for her.
Yeah. He was waiting for her. But not, yeah, but remember what, she was there, I think, and remember what do you think made her leave? Because remember Bacchus said there was some sort of weird force around?
Yeah, maybe it's,
What do you think that was that made her leave?
maybe it's the guy's presence, like, she could have sensed the danger, and maybe it was a trap. So
Yeah.
she said not to come.
Okay, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, do this.